families and friends and everybody out there in this wonderful, cold, snowy day, or at least it is here. But I'm jumping on here because I wanted to tell you about my systems. I've had a lot of people ask me how I've done my system and what I use. So I'm a independent Scentsy consultant, and in July I will be 2 years, so I'm getting kind of excited. So this baby is my lifeline. Now, I took a lot of different flyers from a lot of different things on the workstation. If you're a consultant, you'll be able to find, and a lot of things that my star director and superstar director gave us. So that's the front. This is my side, and I'm a big, huge Beauty and the Beast fan, as you can tell. So I made a binder last year, and I never really used it. So I thought, if I make one that's more for me, then I'll probably use it more. So this is what I did. So it is called Goals and Plans, and it has everything in here that you need that is essential to running a business. So I have trackers. Yeah, that's my man in the background. I have Power Hour. I have teammates, customers, follow-ups. We'll go over each little section. But on the front this is where I keep my annual sales page. Wish there was an easier way to show this, but there isn't. So I'll just do it like this. My annual sales page. And I also keep my annual sales tracker. And if you're a Scentsy consultant, you know what those are. Plus, I keep my paycheck. Figure my own paycheck sometimes. And I keep those right in here in my pocket with other kind of more recent, up-to-date information that I may, in the future, want to laminate. Some of the stuff in here is laminated. The idea of this was to keep it and just kind of update it every year, not necessarily have to make a brand new one every year. So I want to keep this one until it falls apart. So the first page is my goal getter, and that's what I call it. I call it 2022 goal getter. So this is where I want to be at in the future. And then every year, even if you're not a Scentsy consultant, but you're running your own business, you should have a vision board. And this is mine. So these are like goals and dreams that I'd like to accomplish within the year. And my car, of course, what I want to be. So I want to be director. A new phone, maybe a new bed, just simple things, but simple things too with more bigger things. So I have smaller goals that I can accomplish and bigger ones on there. And it's laminated. And I laminate it because I'd like to keep them every year so I can kind of see what I did and what I didn't get to get. So the first section is going to be my daily trackers. And that starts... And I just got these at Walmart. They're pockets on both sides, and they're just dividers. And I just took a label gun like this, and I just labeled the little tabs because in case I want to change the tabs. So that's what these are. They got pockets, so I can add papers too. And this one, our superstar director had this quote on a page, so I just edited what image she had here on Cabana and added my own. And then here is, and it's laminated too, so I can keep it in there. This is like the new year, new season, new catalog checklist. So I did laminate this, and I got all kinds of pack of dry erase markers that are all different colors like this that you can use that I can just kind of scratch off. And to clean these, it's real easy. Counter cleaner and a rag. But this one is rocking the new season. It has the check off things that our director and Scentsy director recommends you doing to start a new season or a new year. Same way with this page. So I just took what she had and copied and pasted it and added the Beauty and the Beast things to it. And then this page was a page that she had for our 2022 word, and it was just different things you can fill in. So I also edited that and put Beauty and the Beast things on there. This thing's heavy. So I did that. And then Scentsy, our directors also did do a paycheck. So it's kind of like you make yourself out to your own paycheck. So I took their paycheck and I added it just like you would order checks from your bank, which who does checks anymore, but it's still kind of cool. And I laminated it so I can use it again next year. Then I have the incentive earning tracker. And every year, twice a year, Scentsy does incentive trips. So this is my tracker for that. And I have my customer or consultant promotion tracker. So this is like my promotions, my team promotions. So I can keep track of who promoted. Then I have and I did this so I wouldn't have to make 12 of them. I laminated these, the monthly tasks. So this tells you what you can do every month. And some of the stuff's checked off, but February is in here, or February has just started. Well, it's kind of like halfway through, but I kind of edited a lot of this stuff for just this video. But here's the monthly tasks. And then if you are doing, like this is my active club for my team. So like anybody that's on my team, that was my son that you just seen in the YouTube video. This is like for my team for active. I do something called the active club, which is if my team, any teammate gets $200, which is active for that month, gets a special Happy Meal package from me. So this is how I keep track of it. And then this is my VIP group post and pages. And that tells me, it helps me keep track of like what posts I want to make, what products are coming out. And then just other notes, which I use this page mainly for my mystery bundles or my bundles of the month. I write down what I have and what I'm going to use and stuff on this. So that's kind of what that is. Like I said, it's a big book, so it's kind of heavy. So I'm sorry you're kind of seeing part of it, not seeing part of it. Then I have some pages here for the Scentsy Club. The Scentsy Club is, and I have mine filled out, but I didn't want everybody's information filled out. But this is everybody that has a club through me, how much their clubs are, what their names is, what they purchase, and then I asked if they've been enrolled. So I have a couple, like 3 or 4 sheets of that. Then I have Happy Meal Planner. So this is what I did for Happy Meal in January, what I did for Happy Meal in February, and then what I'll do for Happy Meal in March, April, and May. So it helps me keep track of what I'm sending out in samples, so you guys don't always get the same samples from me. So I have a few of those pages. My bulk sample page. So this is like if there's a new scent coming out or something that I know that I'm going to make a bulk orders of or bulk samples of, then I can write it down here so I know I already have it. So when I go to find it, then I have it and it's easy. This is materials that I need to order every month for packaging or sample making, anything, so I can keep track of actually what I've spent that month. Then I have marketing material to purchase. So this is like your posters, your stickers, your paper, any of those things that you'll want to market. Then I have order tracker. So this is my order form for which today I will fill out with all of my Cinderella warmers. I will write down Cinderella warmers, who has what, and it's very easy to keep track of. Then once those orders are done, I can just erase it. This is customer relationship form. So this is like for my follow-up system. So I'll write the person's names down, what I did, if I called them, if I text them, however that works. Whatever system I use Amy, so that's how I will keep track of this. I do have an interest form too. So like if someone messages me and says, hey, I'm interested in this, but it's never ordered before, that's where they will go here. Then I have monthly daily habit trackers. So this tells me, did I check my emails? Did I check the news tab? Did I check different things that are important? Did I record my daily numbers? Did I check my new teammates list off? Did I do project broadcast or any of those media? I do send share. Check emails. Did I update a link? What parties do I have to open? Did I check on my consultants to close? So I have one of these that is not laminated for every month. So there's 12 of these. And they're all Beauty and the Beast theme. Then I have daily numbers. So this is how I keep track of my daily numbers. And I have 12 of those, one for each month. So I will go in every day and write down what I sold that day and what my team sales are. Then you go to the next page. And this is my daily journal and power hour. So these are things that I do every morning before I start my business, or try to attempt to do. This daily power hour is a really cool sheet that Scentsy offers you on the workstation that you can get a hold of and print off and just fill in as you go, and kind of gives you a guideline for daily to-dos. And then I did get my director, Superstar director, and director is really awesome. They sent me a weekly habits chart. Well, actually goes. It's called the daily to-do list, and this has the daily to-dos that she recommends doing, and it's already filled out. So you just check off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm a big sticker person, so I'll sticker them. That's kind of that section. So that's kind of just like my personal daily motivation thing. Then you go to my next one, and each section has a pocket in case I want to put something in this pocket. See, they have the double-sided pocket things. I do have a Cricut machine, so I have Cricketed some of these for inspiration too. But this was actually from my catalog my binder that I did last year. Then I have my teammates page. So this is my whole team. Everybody that's on my team's in here. And I'm going to kind of just skip a little bit because it's got some private information in here, but I will show you how I kind of have it set up. I have the 3 legs of success, and you can find this in a different Scentsy group. It's called Back to the Basic Bootcamp. So I have that. And then numbers needed to promote. So I have this on the front because if one of my teammates calls and says, hey, how much more do I have to do this or whatever, I have it in front of me, and it's laminated because I will always use this sheet. It always will be here. Then training your teammates. So this will be like, is your checkoff. If you get a new teammate, it tells you kind of how to train them, what you need to do. So I had that laminated too with how to run the basic workshop reports on here as well. So that's on here. So I can do that. And then I have 10 tips for successful coaching and connecting calls. So this is kind of like my form that I would use if I'm going to call or coach one of my teammates. So it's on here so I can go through and make sure that I'm doing everything correctly, or I don't miss something. And then I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to tell them that. So that too is laminated because I use this daily, or weekly. Then here's my coaching call checklist. So if I have a teammate that needs a coaching call, I will write her name down or his name, date it. Like I said, this stuff is blank for this reason. It's got their teammates, their PRV, current PRV, what their sponsoring is, team training, and additional notes. So I can keep track of that way. Coaching them from essential to certified. And this tells you how to get them from certified to essential. And then coaching them from certified to lead. Coaching them from star to superstar. Coaching them from lead to star. Well, actually, I think he has this backwards. Yes, it should be from certified to lead, lead to star, and then star to superstar. Sorry. It's okay, though. My honey bear put these together, so he doesn't exactly, but it's all right. But these are really handy because it tells you exactly leadership skills, coaching calls, if they're paid at title, sponsoring consistency. You can just check all these off that person's doing or not doing, and then you'll know what to talk to them about. I have the sensational start highlighted or laminated, I mean. So it's on here. So I always have that here. And then, like I said, this is a little backwards because he laminated them and he didn't know exactly what order. But then we have the Superstar to Director Coaching tab. So on here. Then on here, I just have a page that has the month, the PRV, and it has your name. I'll just read it to you. Let me flip this around here. It's just a, let me see if I can find a blank one to show you, because I really don't want, yeah, right here's a blank one. It's a page that looks like this. It has their join date, shooting star, sensational start, if they got any of those. Then you can write down the month, and you just fill out every little square that there is, and additional notes you want to make. Then with that, I have, with each person, I have a worksheet that looks like this, that it says partner name, just things to fill out, but I don't directly ask them. I may say, hey, I'll just use one of my girls' teammates. I'll say, hey, Elizabeth, what's your favorite candy bar? And if she says it's Snickers, then I'll put, I think there's a place on here. Favorite candy, maybe not. Favorite hobbies. Well, anyway, there's kids' names, birthdays, anniversary, favorite color, location, gift card, restaurant, occupation. But I'll may put on here extra in the notes or something, her favorite candy bars, whatever. But I don't just say, hey, fill this out for me and bring it back. It helps me get to know my new teammates. And then I have a mentor worksheet that I'll show you, that's a blank copy. And this is kind of basically the same thing, but this is like Scentsy's version of it. Why they joined Scentsy, different things. So here's Scentsy's version of it, and you can pull these right off of the Scentsy worksheets. I like the other ones better, but I have this in here just in case I wanted something different. So that's this one. This one you can get right off of the Scentsy workstation, your dashboard, your workstation, or whatever. Then that's what I have in the teammate parts. Then I have, let me flip this around again. I promise we're only halfway through. Then I have the my customer follow-up. So this is my customer follow-up page. And I use these little pocket folders for like notes. So like if I am busy that day and I just have a bunch of sticky notes, I stick it down in here. Then later on I go in and I put it in here. So then I have this one, and it's my follow-up system. I use Amy a lot for my follow-up, but I also like pen and paper. So this tells you 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, the 2x2. It tells you how to follow them up by using that system. And then, can you come get this, please? It keeps going off. My messages keeps going off, and it's dinging in the computer. Sorry. I know you guys hate that annoying ding. And this tells you the rest of the follow-up from the 2x2x2. Then this is the follow-up, second follow-up. It just kind of shows you along the way how to follow up with your customers. It gives you a guideline. I got this also from the director or the incentive boot camp. And I laminated it because I will always use this. If you do use Amy, I think Amy is already set up like this. Then I have the customer follow-up logs. So I can log down the customer's name, the follow-up, and all that information. It has, if you send a thank you, their order date, their order type. If you follow up on social media, what product you sent, an order, delivery, if they're new, if they're VIP, or if they're a referral. Excuse me. Goodness. So I have that as part of this here. Let me see. Then I have a demo product list. This is like if I'm going to, I use this if I'm going to send a little basket or do a porch party. I write down the person's name, what's in there, and what they used and what they didn't use, and what they liked and what they didn't like. Thank you follow-up tracker. So this tells you their host time, date of order, date of delivery. It's just another different tracker. So if you like one more than the other. I only have these in here because I'm still trying to figure out which ones I really like. Sample request. Scentsy Club subscriber. So this is like if they, basically the same thing that I did before, but just a different form. It's more check boxes and marks and stuff. So it just depends on which forms you like. All these forms I got from the incentive boot track or incentive, it's not boot camp or some, yeah, incentive boot camp, I think is what it was called. I did that last year. And then my next part of my book is hostess and booking. So this has all of my information in here about my hostess. Not all their personal information, but like their parties and those kind of things. This tells you it's the coach hosting script is what I have in here. That's what I also got from the incentive bootcamp Facebook group. Online party checklist. This is off the workstation for Scentsy, so you can go through here and check and make sure that you got everything going good. It's got the hostess coaching opportunity. Did you share the opportunity with your hostess? It's got hostess coaching checklist on here. This all come from the workstation. Then this personal pouch party pack is something that I have just stuck in everybody's party packs that orders from me, but I highlighted it because I'd like to keep it. And then this is a way for you to say, hey, to your hostess, did you, it's kind of like another hostess checklist. Did you create your wish list? Have you gathered your orders? Did you pass around your basket? Did you fill out? Let's do it. It's got your member rewards, like your hostess credits and stuff right here. About the Scentsy Club. So all this information is laminated and it's right here. So if I don't want to pull out a book or I can't find a catalog or whatever, I can go to this. But most of the time I do have this memorized. Catalog tips, party flipping. So if like you want to flip a party, a hostess rewards that I kind of do option 1, 2, or 3. That's highlighted or laminated. I keep saying highlighted. Hostess training, how to train your hostess. You're getting a little bent there because I keep holding the book. Then my next section is sponsoring. This is my how-to sponsor. And it just has what to build your team and grow your team, different things that you can hostess coach, what you can, conversation starters for just friends or families, anybody that you want to get started in Scentsy. That's all in here. A paper on how to enroll a returning consultant. What is it called? And the cross-border training sponsoring program. So if I want to cross the border, that's in here. How to get global is in here. I've pulled all this stuff off the workstation because this is all important stuff that at some point in time, I'm going to need to know how to do. How to earn a kit, how they get a kit, how to earn a kit, their options for kits. That is laminated. Now, even though that this will change, the picture will change, I'm going to leave it because there's always going to be this until they get rid of it. So it'll be easy for me to know, hey, do you want this or do you want this? Which kit is best? Kind of checklist. It gives you like what is missing, what isn't missing. Most of the time that stays the same, not always. So just information on earning a kit, how to sponsor, conversations to start. That's all in here. Why Scentsy? What was your Scentsy? 10 reasons to join Scentsy. What your reasons were. That's in that section. Then the next section is PRV and paid at title. So basically this is where I keep my blanks for figuring my paycheck. This came from my director. Her name's Jackie DeMario. Check out her YouTube videos, by the way. They're awesome. And this is the PRV part of it. So it tells you PRV tips 1, and there's 4 of them here that I have laminated. 1, tip 1. Did you know if you sold 1 6-pack every day during the month of whatever month, you could sell 900 PRV? PRV, don't just post a stock photo, post how you use it, share, not sell. Just different tips that, I'm like, okay, so I'm having a bad day, really don't know what to post about. I'll go to this and I'll flip it and I'll be like, oh yeah, I could do that today. Or, oh yeah, I could do this. So those are all laminated so I can see them. The pages that I know that if the essential consultant, how they get paid, certified consultant, how they get paid, a lead consultant, how it breaks it down, star consultant, the different paychecks are here. And I've included the income disclosure statement in here. So if I need a fast page to it, then it's here. The compensation plan is in here. So the terms and all that fun stuff is in here. The next page is fundraiser. Now I haven't done a fundraiser yet, but I'm prepared. So this is my page for fundraiser. And Incentive Boot Camp had different things for fundraisers. So does our superstar Tracy DeMario. She has a bunch of fundraiser stuff on here too. So I just went through their guides and just pulled stuff so I could have it. So when I go to do my first fundraiser, I'm very prepared. So this is a beginner's fundraiser page. So this is just nothing but fundraiser stuff. So if you know anybody or is interested in a fundraiser for sports or just anything, just drop a comment and let me know. So that's what this section's about. And it's even got like an example of a form. I'll show you real quick. The Scentsy form for fundraising. So all I have to do is just go in and edit it if I wanted to. But this one's laminated so I can know what I'm looking for. Then my last page, my last section is social media. And this is just a fun little section for me. And it's just got different things. There are calendar sheets basically of what I'm going to post that week. What new products are coming out, what new products aren't coming out, what's on the hot shelf, what my favorite scent is, what I'm warming that month or that day or that week or whatever. Tells you about videos, Monday's success goals, just different things. And I got all this from SynShare. So that's in here. And ladies and gentlemen, that is my 30-minute video on my system binder. So, but I just took a lot of the forms that we had and like I said, edited them in Kavana and formed the book around me. So I picked something that I'm interested in, something that I would have fun doing. and be excited to use. So I went with Beauty and the Beast because I'm a huge, huge Beauty and the Beast fan. And that's kind of what my book's about. And the goal of this book is basically to keep this book for the next years and years and years, and just update whatever monthly things or yearly things I have to update. So like a calendar or the daily log numbers, those types of things. But everything else I want to keep just the same. So next year, when 2023 hits, I won't have to start over with a whole new binder. I have a binder. I only will have a few pages to put in there. That's my goals, and that's kind of where I'm thinking with that binder. So I just wanted to jump on here and tell you guys about this, because I've had a lot of people say, oh my gosh, how did you do that? But I do pay for the Kavana Pro Edition. I think it's $12.99. That gives you the availability to remove backgrounds for your images. So that's how I was able to piece a lot of this stuff together, but you still can do a lot of that stuff in Kavana for free. So it doesn't have to cost a lot. I also have an HP printer, so I do instant ink. So a lot of this stuff that was easy for me to print was just a matter of seconds to print it off and go. I also, like I said, did the Cricut machine. So I have a lot of images that I can Cricut on there and do different things, but you don't have to have any of that stuff to do this. You don't have to have Kavana. You don't have to have a Cricut machine. You don't even have to have a printer. You can doodle and draw and make and do whatever you want and just make it yours. But I found that if you actually make a system that is geared towards you, you will use it more. And it won't just sit on a shelf and look like, okay, I'm not too enthused about doing that today, so I really don't want to mess with it, so I'll do it tomorrow. So I use this all the time, and I think it's because it is Beauty and the Beast, so it's like, ooh, I did that, or ooh, I did this, or oh yeah, that's really cool, or oh, I want to do this, or yeah, yep, I got this sticker now, and I have stickers like crazy for it. And I did scrapbooking too, but this is kind of something that I just kind of wanted to do this year and try. And like I said, my intentions are to keep this book forever and just add to, take away from, for things that have changed or things that aren't changed or things that haven't changed. So I just will end it like that and tell you guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I hope that you guys have learned something really cool, or just, admired the cool decorations or whatever. But I had a lot of fun putting it together, and I use it. So if you need a system, there you go. Just base it around your business and base it around what you like or who you are. And I guarantee you, you'll be more likely to use it. And I want everyone to have a wonderful evening tonight. And I will see you guys later.